In the first part, I was an outsider. In this part, the world finally sees me. People recognized me as a painter, but I saw myself as a disciple of experience. To paint a human face, I needed to know the muscles beneath the skin and the nerves that commanded those muscles. Despite the prohibitions of the church, I went to the morgues of hospitals at night. In the flickering light of a candle, I leaned over cold corpses. Was it terrifying? Yes, but my curiosity was far greater than my fear. When I peeled back the skin with a scalpel, what I saw was not horror, but an architectural masterpiece. What is a human arm if not a system of levers? Is the heart the seat of the soul, or a perfect pumping mechanism? I drew the fibers of muscles and the web-like canopy of veins. Thousands of pages, each one a discovery. I studied the laws of optics to understand how the eye sees. When I found how light passes through the cornea and refracts, I realized that the world is not as it appears, but as our minds construct it. I spent a great part of my life looking at water. For me, water is the blood of the universe. In the flow of rivers and the crashing of seas, there is a rhythm. Water never resists, yet it conquers even the hardest rock over time. While watching water, I realized nothing in nature is static. Motion is the foundation of everything. Stillness is an illusion. Even when painting a portrait, I brushed the canvas thinking of the subject's next movement. This is why the people in my paintings seem to breathe. I did not paint a frozen moment. I painted a process. The flight of birds. I sat for thousands of hours on hillsides watching them. I deconstructed their wing beats in my mind like a slow-motion dream. I reasoned that if a bird could be supported by the air, so could a machine. I designed flying devices and drew massive wings. People laughed. Man was not meant to fly, they said. I told them, man was meant to dream, and everything we can imagine is a part of nature. When Florence began to feel too small, I went to Milan to serve Duke Ludovico Sforza. I remember the letter I wrote him. I did not market myself as an artist, but as an engineer. I can build you unbreakable bridges. I said, I can design armored vehicles, secret tunnels, and cannons that scatter stones like a storm. War is humanity's darkest yet most creative hour. I was a man of peace, but to survive, I had to solve the geometry of war. I drew giant tanks and multi-barreled guns, yet, at the same time, I designed the city's sewage systems and waterways. I believed a city should be like a body. If the water does not flow, the city dies. And then, the Last Supper. I will never forget the years spent before that wall. Sometimes I would stand from dawn till dusk without making a single stroke, just staring. The prior of the monastery complained, "Why aren't you working?" I told him, "The mind works most when the hands are still." I wanted to capture the purest moment of betrayal. I gave each apostle a specific human emotion: shock, denial, rage. I placed Christ at the center, an island of serenity. Because acceptance is the ultimate human strength,